Breaking news, my wonderful people. It's happening. Abdulrahim ADAMU speaks. I can't be part of a thing I am not welcome. I can't be part of TINUBU's meeting unless he does the right thing. So this is the APC chairman. They had a meeting where governors were there, NWC members were there, all the party organs, in order for them to be able to, craft out TINUBU's campaign, manifesto and what have you. And guess what? He was unavoidably absent from a meeting that started by, is it 10 or 11, about 10 or 11 to about 2 late into the afternoon. The guy did not show. The guy finally speaks. So, the guy and TINUBU has fallen out since he mentioned that his own preferred candidate was Senate president. And since then, we can see that our very own brother has not really been in sync with Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Why ADAMU was absent from TINUBU's meeting and says he will not work with TINUBU unless he does this. The national chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC, Abdulrahim ADAMU, on Wednesday was absent from the reconciliation meeting held by the presidential candidate of the party, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Lead Nigeria earlier reported that Tinubu met with members of the National Working Committee, NWC of the party, and some APC governors at the Transcorp Hilton Hotel, but Abdulrahim ADAMU was unavoidably absent. So my wonderful people, he said he could not be around. The meeting was fixed by the ruling party to resolve the issues around the presidential campaign, list of the party and finding a way forward for the 2023 general election. However, ADAMU was absent from the reconciliation meeting held on Wednesday. The National Publicity Secretary of the party, Felix Moka, while given the reason why ADAMU was absent at the meeting, said the party chairman was in touch after sending a representative and could not unavoidably be absent. Muka said the national chairman was not missing. He was actually represented by the deputy national chairman North and his counterpart from the South. He was in touch with every stakeholder who was in the meeting. The candidate did not inform them of his inability to be here, but he was effectively represented, and we know that the vice chairman's being here will represent him. The National Publicity Secretary, in his reaction to the controversies around the party campaign funds, noted that there was pending issues to be discussed in due course. However, the campaign finance is really important because without it, you cannot do a lot of things. But that is a subject that we will discuss in due time. The All Progressive Congress set up a campaign council hierarchy committee to harmonize its controversial President Muhammadu Buhari campaign council and statement. The controversies around the list Presidential Campaign Council led to the setting up of the Harmony Committee after failing to reach common grounds on several issues. The spokesperson for the Tinubu Shetima's Presidential Campaign Council, Festus Keyamo, disclosed that the meeting has been saddled with the responsibility of reducing the manifesto documents to major highlights, and that is not because of President Muhammadu Buhari. So they are trying to cover up. And if you know Festus Keyamo very well, he's not a very trusted person again. He was once very trusted, somebody that we see A and see this and call it what it is. But right about now, the guy has lost it because his price has been paid, and so therefore he is compromised. Okay, and you cannot work with somebody who is already compromised. You can't work with such an individual. You can't. Okay, somebody who's already compromised, no, that's not your best ally. That's not the best person to work with you. However, this is what is happening now. This is what is gaining prominence. And Nigerians, you can see for yourself, for a long time, many of us have allow these things to, we've not really allowed the truth to be manifested. We've just allowed people and things to just, take charge of what is going on. But the truth remains is that if we want to see the brighter days and want to see things change, every one of us must begin to effect that change together. Accordingly, we must begin to work at it and ensure that we do not allow, the same people over and over again to keep us in a very dark corner. Previously to this time, we know that Nigerians were oblivion to the fact that, some persons are trying to take advantage of us. But now you and I are very much aware. This guy is unavoidably absent because you remember Tinubu very well. Tinubu removed his name from the campaign list. He did. He removed his name. You cannot remove his name was not there. Yemi Osibanjo's name was not there. And you expect them to work with you? Hey, excuse me. We don't do things like that now. We don't do things like that. You totally distance them from your election, and yet you want them to stand for you. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way at all. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Okay, so it is what it is. So Nigerians, be very careful. Okay, it is a time for us to realize that some persons some persons are just looking out for themselves. Okay, looking out for themselves. My people, if we keep quiet and we allow the same thing over and over again, it will affect us. Okay. And so President Muhammadu Buhari and presidential candidate Alhaji Tinubu, they are in the same boat together. Okay. They are in the same boat together. So please don't get it twisted. They are very, very much in the same boat. Yes. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like or share, subscribe. Bye for now.